So in this video, we will travel from Mahabaleshwar to Hedvi via Poladpur and Chiplun. After having full breakfast, I was fully loaded and it's time to start again.
We have just regrouped and are now rolling towards Poladpur. Ahead of us lies the legendary Poladpur Ghat, the winding stretch that connects Mahabaleshwar to the Konkan. About 40 kilometers of steep descents, hairpin bends, and raw mountain beauty. The rain has started picking up, drops splashing on the visor, and the clouds have begun to hug the valley, almost as if they are welcoming us into their world. The roads are wet, the forest around is alive, and every turn promises a fresh view of the mountains wrapped in green. This is where the ride truly becomes magical. The thrills of curves, the sounds of the engine echoing in the ghats, and the nature playing its own symphony of rain, mist, and wind. बादलों की चादर, बारिश की बूंदों का साथ घाटी में उतरते हैं, दिल में उठता है जज्बात, रास्ते बुलाते हैं, हवाएं गीत सुनाती है, ये सफर ही तो जिंदगी की असली कहानी बताती है. And now again, a time to regroup. Click some photos and check.
कोई बाकी है क्या पीछे?
नहीं बस
The mighty Poladpur Ghat starts.
Himalayan uses Showa suspension, front 43 mm upside down forks and rear monoshock with linkage. I must say, Himalayan 450 is eating up these turns beautifully. The top pulls me out of every corner with ease, and the Showa suspension shocks up the broken patches. And my touring seat is giving me a comfort, and bike has an amazing balance which gives me a confidence even on these wet and tricky roads. See who has come down to say hi to me. Now we enter the real thrill of Poladpur Ghat. The endless twists and hairpin bends carved into these mountains. Each turn feels like a new frame painted by nature. On one side, thick forest dripping with rain. On the other, valley hidden under floating clouds. The road is wet, the tire grip carefully, and every curve demands full focus. This is not just a descent, it's a dance with the mountains, where every bend tests your control and rewards you with breathtaking views. बादल गले लगाए, बारिश करे सलाम, घाट उतरते ही सफ़र बने एक नया पैगाम।
The beautiful Ghat session is over. Do let me know if you like to see the raw footage of the entire Ghat ride. Now we move towards Poladpur village, and from there we take a left on new Mumbai Goa highway towards Chiplun. So Panchgini to Poladpur, and now from Poladpur to Chiplun and then to Hedvi via NH66.
Leaving the twist of the Ghat behind, now we are rolling onto the mighty NH66, the Mumbai Goa highway. This is where the ride changes character. Wide straights, smooth tarmac, and the freedom to open the throttle. The Himalayan 450 feels at home here, stable, planted, and ready to cruise. With performance mode on, Himalayan 450 feels at home, stable, planted, and ready to cruise. With the wind rushing past and the Konkan landscape flying alongside, NH66 is pure bliss for anyone who loves speed and open highways.
Highways may be many, but who can own them better than Roadshakers? Mountains, ghats, or high speed straights. Who can do it better than Roadshakers? Open highway, open throttle. This is NH66, Mumbai to Goa.
This is not just about reaching a destination, it's about the journey we create together. From mountain mist to highway speed, one thing stays the same: the throttle, the brotherhood, the road shakers. Every bend we take, every mile we cover, it's more than a ride, it's the road shaker spirit. The ride through ghats and highways was amazing. My sugar, Himalayan 450, handled every turn like a champ. Road shakers, as always, making every ride unforgettable. It's time to meet the gang and the bike. Thanks for watching. Have fun.